trapped in a cave. Abdullah ibn Umar reported that the messenger, may the peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, said, "Once upon a time, there were 3 men traveling together. They were on a journey when suddenly a terrible storm struck. To escape the storm, they took shelter in a nearby cave. But as they settled in, a massive rock rolled down from the mountain and blocked the cave's entrance, trapping them inside. The men were now stuck, with no way to move the heavy rock. They realized their only hope was to turn to Allah, asking for help by mentioning their most sincere and selfless good deeds. One of them suggested, "Let's ask Allah to save us by mentioning the best deeds we've done purely for His sake." The first man stepped forward. He remembered a moment with his elderly parents and said, "O Allah, my parents were very old, and each night I would serve them milk before anyone else in my family. One evening, I returned late, and by then, my parents were already asleep. Even though my children were hungry, I didn't want to disturb my parents' sleep. So, I waited with the milk in my hand until dawn, as my children cried in hunger. When my parents finally woke up, I served them first, as always. O Allah," he prayed, "if I did this out of true respect for my parents and to seek only your pleasure, please remove this rock so we can escape." Miraculously, the rock shifted slightly, but it still wasn't enough to free them. The second man now prayed, thinking about a time he had been deeply tested. "O Allah," he said, "I had a cousin that I loved more passionately than any man could love a woman. I tried to seduce her, but she would refuse, till in a season of great hardship due to famine, she approached me for help, and I gave her 120 dinars on the condition that she would have sexual intercourse with me. She agreed, and when we got together and I was just going to have intercourse with her, she pleaded, 'Fear Allah and do not break the seal unlawfully,' whereupon I moved away from her, despite the fact that I desired her most passionately, and I let her keep the money I had given her. O Lord, if I did this thing seeking only your pleasure, then do move the distress in which we find ourselves. O Allah, if I did this only for your sake, please let this rock move further." Once again, the rock shifted, moving a little more, but still, it wasn't enough for them to escape. If you want more Islamic stories like this, please subscribe to get the latest updates. The third man stepped forward, remembering a situation that tested his honesty. "O Allah," he began, "I hired some laborers and paid them their dues, but one of them left, leaving behind what was due to him. I invested it in business, and the business prospered greatly. After a while, the laborer came back and said, 'O servant of Allah, hand over to me my wages.' I said to him, 'All that you see is yours, camels, cattle, goats, and slaves.' He said, 'Don't play joke with me, O servant of Allah.' The third man said, I assured him, 'I am not joking.' So he took all of it, sparing nothing. O Lord, if I did this seeking only for your pleasure, do relieve us of our distress. O Allah, if I did this sincerely for your sake, please remove this rock." As the man finished his prayer, the rock finally moved completely away from the entrance, and all 3 men walked out of the cave, safe and sound. This story teaches us a powerful lesson. Allah listens when we call upon Him, especially when we ask, by remembering the good deeds we've done purely for His pleasure. Each man's prayer was accepted because he had acted sincerely and selflessly. Their good deeds became their means of escape. The story reminds us of the value of 1. Caring for our parents. 2. Resisting temptation and avoiding sin. 3. And being honest and fair in our responsibilities to others. May we all remember to act sincerely and seek Allah's pleasure in all we do. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel, Islamic Motivations, for more inspiring stories and updates. We'll see you in the next video. Take care and stay blessed.